Hey, what's going on folks? This is Christian, and if you're enjoying the content I'm uploading to the channel, then feel free to subscribe. Also, feel free to offer any suggestions on board games you'd recommend we review. Finally, if you're interested in joining our AOS campaign, then head over to our Discord and become part of the story.
And we're back with this awesome, look at this, just beautiful box artwork, everything. Sarah is just, obviously I know you can't wait to get stuck into this. So
I've had this for over a week, waiting to do this unboxing. It's been killing me to try and open this thing.
there you go. Well, now is the moment. Obviously you do the honours, of course.
It's time.
It's
If anything, this will be like the Ark of the Covenant. It's really going to open this and just explode.
Oh, beautiful.
So it's a very chunky box.
It is.
Look how thick this thing is.
It's got depth. It's got depth.
So just keep that there.
Yeah.
So first thing that we've got is the beautiful, beautiful game book. And this has all of your rules as well as the campaign missions in there, telling you all about how to play the single missions, how to play the game, telling you all about the character classes as well.
I'll have a quick mooch through that as well.
And then next we have the components list for the miniatures. Now in the original Master of Darkness it did have a box, and it does show a cardboard box on this, but it doesn't come with one.
What?
Yeah, I know. A bit disappointed. I love my cardboard. And here is a nice thick set of tokens. Look at the number of tokens on these.
They look really good as well.
So you can see on the inside there, we've got a boss plate. I think just turn that around. There you go. So you've got a boss card there for when you're playing against one of the main bosses. Then you've got the different leveling up cards, and you've also got the cards relating to the different character classes, which we will pop this open in a bit and have a look at all the individual components. But look at the tokens.
That's awesome.
Look at the miniatures. So many miniatures. You can tell I'm a little bit mad.
I know, you can say. Honestly, no, I love it. I love this. Just because, again, you know this game, or you've obviously, know a lot more about this game than I do. So yeah, I can see the excitement for sure.
Yeah, he can see it on my face.
I know.
You can't see it. I love it.
Yeah.
So next we've got the roaming monsters. Monsters, it says there. These are very different levels. I think 1 to 5 for the base game, and these tell you all of the rules and stuff on how to play the larger monsters that are roaming around this
And I am jumping.
treacherous dungeon.
Jumping the gun, dear Lord! I've just had a quick look at some of these miniatures up close now. Wow.
Let's get into the first layer.
Oh wow.
That's a lot of miniatures.
That is awesome.
So we've got the mobs here, and there's various different mobs. So the first ones that we've got here, there's six miniatures for each mob, just the regular miniatures, and then you've got like a hero, which I think is in the bottom layer. So we'll just show you quickly some of the miniatures. You've got the gargoyle miniatures, 6 of those. Crazy looking beastmen, 6 of those as well.
Nice.
They will go back in. Like fire elemental characters, 6 of those. Skeleton
warriors, very cool.
Look really, really cool. Like,
Yeah.
soul-like Graveworld things. These. And then you've got 6 undead minions.
Oh yeah.
Very, very cool miniatures. Very chunky. And that is our first layer. Look, that's already like what? 5 lots of, that's 30 miniatures right there already.
Quick maths.
Quick maths here. Then we get into the second, and there's even more miniatures.
I know. Sorry, I had to kind of help myself though. I've obviously skipped ahead. I know we're doing the small ones, but
spoilers already.
I know.
So if I can get this one, now we can resume. So we'll take this little bit of plastic off. So much plastic.
Oh, man.
And we've got 3 more mobs. We've got, I don't even know what these things are. Another tiny mob, look like crushed gargoyles or something. Maybe maybe these are the stone gargoyles.
Yeah.
And then we've got what look like harpies.
Yeah, like demon kind of things. Yeah, pretty cool.
And then we have like what look like fallen angels.
Oh wow.
Really cool. Again, you could use any of these for sort of like gravelords or something as well.
Oh, even as we talked about actually before about like D&D as well.
Yeah, these are like just this selection that you've got here would be amazing for D&D.
Yeah, especially we're going to come on to our zip.
Yes, look, the amazing large miniatures now.
Yeah.
So
My
we'll
word.
get this one off here. Again, more plastic, yeah. So these ones here that we've got are all the hero miniatures, along with the bosses. So each of the mobs comes with a boss that leads them. So we've got the Beastman boss.
That's very cool.
All very, very distinctive compared to the other ones. Your Elemental boss. Undead boss. And I think you've got your like Demon Harpy boss there.
Mm.
Very cool. The size of the miniatures are really, really good.
Yeah.
Really weird. Oh, I guess it's a gargoyle.
Yeah.
Yes.
Looks kind of
We'll
cute.
find out when we have a look through the cards anyway. Then we've got the Skeleton Lord boss.
That's badass.
And the Fallen Angel
Wow.
boss. He's a
Imagine,
very,
like-
very impressive character.
Yeah, that's like Constantine.
And then we have the heroes who are all in a gold colour. We'll go through the names and stuff like that with them afterwards once we go through the cards. But that's your wizard character. They're all sort of different classes as well, and they've tried to do a decent range of races, I guess. So you've got a human wizard, you've got like a fairy folk shaman. You have Greta, the female berserker.
I was gonna say those are some massive shoulders.
Yeah. Then you've got the female rogue.
Nice.
The human male paladin.
Like that.
I think the paladin class, from what I've seen so far, is my favourite one.
Oh, right, okay.
And then you've got the centaur archer.
Oh, that's cool.
I think this is one of the first like centaur. I think especially with like the fairy folk as well. Mainly, I think most of Massive Darkness 1 had human characters. I don't think they had very many non-human characters. And then you'll notice the much, much larger miniatures down here at the bottom. So these are your bosses and your roaming monsters.
Awesome. That's actually spotted these straight away from layer one.
Just look at the size of the miniatures.
What? So good.
And then,
Is that like mechanical, some sort of... Oh no, it's not. It's the actual armor. It's Aztec, isn't it?
yeah, it's kind of, it does kind of look a little bit like Twilight Princess or something, but with a little bit more Cthulhu thrown in there.
That's very cool.
You have a very cool angelic archer.
No, these miniatures are outstanding.
And speaking of angels,
Oh my word.
just look at the armor on that.
Oh,
Again, look at the size compared to my hand as well. Such good detail on them.
the wings, everything. The detail's so good.
And in this one, you're fighting against like fallen angels. Here's one of the main bosses.
Whoa.
I think it's Michael, the fallen angel Michael. But look at that. Have you
Nice.
seen a more impressive swan piece of headgear?
That is just so good.
Just look at the wings.
The shield, the wings, the cloak. Oh,
Very,
man,
very
it's so
impressive
good. I think, to be honest, we could just stare at it for stare at the detail for ages.
And then here's one of the fallen angels.
Whoa.
Look at this. It's basically like it looks like a Cthulhu type of angel.
To be honest, I'm quite torn as to what's my favourite like large monster, because that is so cool. That
Oh, you've not seen my favourite one. My favourite one comes in the Heavenfall
Oh, right, okay.
one. Oh my god, it's so good. It's like if Marathi was an angel.
Right. Bloody hell. Very cool.
And then, just not to forget, he's hidden here underneath. There's that weird little... Yeah, there you go. There's the gargoyle boss. An actual complete gargoyle. He's just hiding underneath the... Pull out those miniatures. Get to the juicy bottom part. So here we have... You really don't want to break those miniatures. I'll stick this. We have our rogue's literal bag of tricks. So this is where the rogue will put all of their tools and tokens to use for their turns. We have our treasure bag, where all the treasure tokens will be. So the fact that we've got two really nice little bags to put all the tokens and stuff in for the gameplay is really good. We've then got
These look
three
familiar.
on either side. Yeah, we've got the dashboards for the characters. 6 dashboards in total. As you'll notice, they are much larger than the original Mass of Darkness ones. So you've got your character up here, your left and right hands, and then you've got your equipment slots here, and this will be for your leveling up. And you've got your XP counters that will go on there.
Very cool.
Then we've got the game boards. Again, we'll have a look through these afterwards. But there's one side, and they are all double-sided as well, so to give you some really interesting looking dungeons.
No, they are. To be honest, they do look awesome. Those. Obviously, again, we only see 2 so far, but they are looking really good.
We've got the dice in here. We've got the monster dice, which are the black ones. The defense and the shadow dice, purple one that's up here, that's your shadow dice. And that's used just for the heroes. And then we have our attack dice. Don't know if you can tell the difference in colour, but you've got an orange and yellow one there.
Nice.
Then we have the pegs.
Oh,
They've actually got an interesting new design to them. Don't know if you can see there, they look like little pillars.
They're for the dashboards, aren't they?
They are for the dashboards. And then these are for your heroes as well. So you can pop those on the bottom of any of the heroes, so you can use the corresponding colours on your dashboard and on the hero. And then we have tons and tons of cards. In this pack we've got, again we'll look through all of these afterwards, we've got the hero cards, we've got some Lightbringer cards which we'll go into at the end, and we've also got the cards for the mobs, 3 different difficulty levels for them. We have here your starting equipment, and other equipment which you'll be able to pick up through the game. So there's various different, I don't really think you can tell at the side there, but
that's
like purple, blue and green.
Yeah.
That's a lot of equipment. And in this one, these are your character abilities and skills. So you've got the Berserker on that side, and then there's the Ranger on this side, and I'm guessing all the rest will be in there. So those are the different types of skill cards that you'll use as you're leveling up your character. And then last but not least, mob items. So on top of all of these, the mobs can also carry and drop items for your characters. So there's a lot of variation that you can have in those. And that is
My.
everything in the box. That is a chunky deep box.
Yeah, it's deep.